just enjoying my morning. Hope y'all enjoying your morning. Yo, one thing I don't do is speak bad about a company or just anybody in general who don't like how you say it, who don't deserve it, right? Really like. Hey, if you're good to me, or you're a good company that I work for, personally that I work for, and you was good to me, like while I was working for you or whatever, I'm gonna praise you on that. I'm gonna speak on that. But if you were, oh wow, there's these signs that say otter crossing. So watch out, cause otters be crossing the road and shit. I never seen one in person, and I just seen an otter cross the damn road. That's crazy. That shit look crazy. But anyways, yeah, back to it. So I'm gonna speak highly about you, right? You a good company, this, that, and the third, but and there was so many companies out there, especially the one that put me on, the one I feel like put me on, like who gave me my CDL and like kind of like put me in the game was Mears. If you look up Mears, 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 I think that's how you spell it, Mears. But if you spell it Mears, Mears. If you look up Mears in Orlando, that's who I started with. I ain't gonna lie. Me not being, me not having my CDL or never having my CDL ever in my life, I like thought that was a great company. Thought that was a good company starting off. Like I never received $20 an hour before. Like I was a cook all my life. I was a cook. I was in the kitchen all my life. So the most I ever received as a cook was only $18 an hour, bro. At the time, I thought that was good money, boy. I thought that shit was great, boy. I'm like, dude, I'm making money, $18 an hour. I never made this before, so I'm like, I'm happy as hell. But then a month or two goes by, 3 months, and you start to realize that shit ain't enough, bro. Like, yeah, you making $18 an hour, but it's like it's for some reason, some way, somehow, with everything going on, and I'm speaking on my situation. I don't even have kids, bro. I'm not even married, bro. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. So how the fuck am I still broke? Like, I don't get it. Like, so the fact that I feel this way at $18 an hour, I can imagine if you got kids, bro, or a wife, or a house, a mortgage, car payments. I know you broke. I don't care what kind of image you putting on for the internet. Behind the scenes, I know for a fact you broke as hell. Bruh, I'm broke. So I got nothing. I got no kids on that. I know you broke as fuck. So it's like, bro, I thought $18 was crazy. Then all of a sudden, the kitchen shit died down. Right, it died down. COVID season. This was around like 2020, 2021. COVID came around. Everything, all the kitchen work, out of there, gone. Boy, I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't care how good of a cook you is. You in that kitchen, you was not working, bro. You was not working. When it came to that COVID, you was not working. So then my cousin, right, he hit me up and he was like, yo, listen, bro. He's like, you want to make some, like, money? Like money? And I'm thinking I'm making money. I'm like, but then after it died down, I noticed it wasn't. $18 an hour wasn't shit, bro. That was nothing. Like, I'm telling you, boy was still broke as hell. He's like, yo, you want to make some money, bro? Get your CDL. Because at the end of the day, If you really think about it, why everything else is shut down and closing and stay away from us. Who working right now? What you think is working? Drivers. No matter where you look, especially during COVID and shit, all you seen was trucks, buses, trucks. Barely even buses, but trucks, buses moving. Like you see them non-stop moving. Like that's what it was, bro. He's like, everything else is dead, bro. And at the time I was like in the kitchen and the warehouse, like in between kitchen and warehouse work. So it's like I knew what he was talking about. So when he was telling me, yo, it's dead, bro. There's no money over there, bro. It's like I knew he wasn't lying, bro. I'm like, all right, let me check. So I search up CDL. The thing about it was, I wish he would have told me, like, get your CDL A, because with your CDL A, not only do you can get your CDL A in 3 weeks, bro, a month at most. Your CDL A license in fucking a month, bro. I'm like, nobody told me that though, right? I'm thinking it's the same amount of time for each license. A B license take about 2 months. A little more if you a little slower, a little special ed, you heard? But A license, bro, that shit literally takes like a month. But I ain't know that. I thought it took the same amount of time. So, and in me not ever being in the truckers or buses or like CDL business at all ever, I thought A was for like official, like over the road type trucks, and B was for like only local buses. B was for buses. That's what I thought it was. No. That motherfucker look at me dumb as hell, like, you slow, bro? I'm like, it's not that I'm slow, it's just I ain't do my homework. That's what it was. I ain't do my homework because I was like basically forced into get my CDL. Like, because during COVID, and I was in the kitchen all my life, bro. So during COVID, everything shut down. It was like I was forced to look for something else, and it was like CDL was it, bro. Cause that was the only thing moving right now. Everything was closed down or not paying nothing. So I was like, you know what? Let me get my CDL. But nobody told me nothing. So I sat there and got my B. I wasted 2 months. 2 months on getting a B. And with a B license, you can't even drive trucks. So it was like, why would I should have just wasted a month to get my A, and with an A you can drive trucks or buses. With a B it's only buses, bro. Or other trucks, you know, but it has to be under 29,000 or 29,100 fucking pounds. Anything over there, you have to have a CDL A. It's like, yeah, okay. So I ain't know that, but now I know. But so I looked up CDL. I seen Mears. I was already in Orlando, so I was like, the easiest shit, the closest shit right now is Mears. So they started me this, bro. This is how, like I said, I don't talk bad about a company if you were like, you know, if you don't deserve it. But the fact that I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, because that company wasn't it, bro. Bro, when I tell you Mears is not it, bro, it's only it to get your license. That's it. Once you get your license, get the fuck up out of there, bro. Get up out of there, cause I ain't know that time. I only stood 4 months. I only stood there for 4 months before I actually realized, bro, I gotta get up out of here, because it's like a setup, bro. They're setting you up so bad, it's crazy, dude. That company is so big. Yet they started me off at $15 an hour. Lower than I ever been in a while, right? For 2 months. I was like, you know what? Bite my fucking tongue. Let me do what I gotta do. So I did. You know, I handled the business. I got my CDL in 2 months. booty ass checks, boy. I'm telling you. And then they pay you every 2 weeks. You gotta wait every 2 weeks to get paid, bro. I waited 2 weeks just to get paid like $800, $900. Bro, I was so mad, but at the same time, it was better than nothing. That's the thing. I wasn't getting nothing at the time, so that was better than nothing. Man, when I tell you, boy, after them 2 months, they boosted me up to $20 an hour. At the time, I was like, oh, hell yeah, because I came from $18 an hour in the kitchen. I never had more than that. So going up $2 more, going up $20 an hour, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Well, I felt like I was making money. Oh, my God, when I tell you, boy, hey, listen. I say like 2 months went by, bro. I still felt broke as fuck. I still felt broke. I'm like, bro, I'm at $20 an hour, getting paid every 2 weeks. So I mean, I shouldn't be spending like that. My checks should be like, all right. I should be having all right checks. But yet, I was at the end of the month, bro, still broke as hell, bro. I don't get it. Like, how the hell? But $20 an hour wasn't it, bro. That shit wasn't it. And that's the thing, that company's so big, bro. Like, y'all got like well over 40 buses in the yard. The yard you guys have just to repavement, because your pavement there is so bad, bro. Literally, the bus just going at 5 miles per hour. Say you're steady, right? Your bus is leveled. Going at 5 miles per hour, your bus would be like, boom, 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 boom. Cause so many fucking holes in the potholes in there, bro. Like your bus just be fucking bouncing all over the fucking place. It felt like your bus is gonna tip over. That's how bad that pavement is. And then dude was like, oh, for us to repavement all this, it's gonna cost us like $1 million. $1 million to repavement that shit, bro. You better go buy it and do it yourself. I promise you, it's not gonna cost you no $1 million. It's gonna be $1 million because you guys are lazy as fuck. That's what it is. Not only that, you cheap as fuck. Like you sit there and pay all these employees, and that's the thing. They're new. They're fresh out of school. You train them. In 2 months, they got their license, and you gave them a job. They're fresh out. They're fresh. Why are you only paying them $20 an hour? Then you only gave me. This is speaking from experience. Literally came from mirrors. Came from mirrors. Still 4 months, 6 months in total. I had to get my license, which took 2 months, and then I was working for them for 4 months. So 6 months in total I was with them. I would never go back. I would never work for mirrors again, bro. No. One, they set you up. I have proof, actual text messages that I kept just in case like I ever needed to use it court wise. I have emails, all type of shit, bro, of like actually management or like higher people sitting in a fucking office thinking they're higher end and shit. Messages from them stating that if anything were to happen, right? If I was to get in an accident or anything, or get pulled over, drunk, drugs, anything was to pop up, that I would have to handle that myself. And if it ends up being bad and causing me to go to court or anything, or be more than anything 4 to 6 months, like if I don't handle it within 4 to 6 months, that's it. We're gonna shake hands and call it a day, and we don't want nothing to do with that. That's all new. Like, what? You understand? You trained me for 2 days, and then you gave me the keys. I never drove this in my life. You trained me for 2 days on a route, give me the keys, then put me on another route and tell me, here, let's see what happens. And then if I get in an accident or anything, that's my fault. Like, what the fuck type of company, bro? God, that company, so bad. So bad. Then they hit me with, I tell them I don't feel comfortable. Like I don't. You guys trained me for 2 days on one route, then put me on a whole nother route, and got me going to the airport, then got me going here, this, that, third. Bro, listen, it's not getting to the place that's my problem. I have GPS. It's no problem. I can put in the address, no problem. My problem was the pick up and drop off locations. Bro, listen. There's a pickup where buses only and drop off for buses only. Bro, you have to literally, all right, if I have a route and I've never done busing in my life, never did CDL work in my life, and he's fresh out in school, bro, what you're supposed to do is give him a route, train him on that route for a whole 7 days. A whole 7 days. That's all it should take. 7 days. Give him a whole fucking week. 5 days minimum. But 7 days. In that 7 days, on the 7th day, you should see more progress, like, than what you seen on the fucking first, second, and third day put together. You should see more progress on the 7th day. Like, you should feel so confident on getting off the bus and letting him drive wherever he wants to drive, or any location or whatever, and come back perfectly fine. Here's the route that you've been doing for 7 days straight with me on board. Now I'm gonna give you that route and do it by yourself. Let's see if you can handle it. He's gonna feel comfortable because he knows for a fact that he's been there back. He knows the in and out. He's not going to another location. He knows it. Once you see he can do that by himself, and you move on to the next location. Okay, bro, you guys have over 40 hotels, location, pickups, drop off, over 40. With new drivers, you have to listen. It's not that they're slow, this, that, and the third. It's common sense. It's safety. Bro, you guys got so many reckless drivers, so many fucked up buses, so many, like, it's all on you guys. Like, you guys have to literally sit there and put the work in. Don't sit there and give them the keys and hope it's gonna work out, because I promise it's never gonna work out. It's never gonna work out. That's why I would never work for Mears again, just because how they train you, bro. They put you on a route for 2 days and then switch routes and give it to you and just go to this place. Then next day, go to this place and do this bus and that bus. Bro, on my 2 months of training, or a month of training, I trained on a charter bus. A coach bus. A coach bus. Do you understand? A coach bus is like a Greyhound bus. You know them Greyhound buses that go state to state? Yeah. That's what I trained on. So my second, third, fourth day, why are you putting me from a charter bus to a transit bus, from a transit to a fucking a Charlie? If you guys don't know what a Charlie bus is, look it up. Like, you guys don't understand. I'm a new person with CDL. Only trained for 2 months. Only in a charter. You guys know that for a fact, that you guys only train in coach buses. You guys don't train no other buses, but yet you still throw them in other buses. Like, it's such a setup, bro. Mears is such a setup. Oh God, they such a setup, bro. People side swipe, cars get hit, people get ran over, and they wonder why. Why is this happening? What? Yeah, y'all boys crazy. That's why personally, I would never in my life work for Mears again, boy. Mears, y'all not it, boy. Y'all are not it. Hell no. Then that company's so big, bro. They only pay, oh my God, $20 an hour, bro. $21 an hour, bro. When I was first getting it, I thought I was eating, boy, until them checks was coming in. I was like, bro, I'm not eating. This ain't it. What the fuck, bro? I still feel broke as hell, boy. Bro, I became a private coach operator now. Now your boy drives, like, privately now. Bro, I make over $25 an hour. I make easily like $32 an hour. Now that shit right there, and I get paid weekly, boy. I don't get paid every 2 weeks on that bullshit. No. We ain't doing that. Hell no. That's the thing, and then what I had to do, right? I had to come pick up my people at 7 a.m. What time is it? It's 8:10. I had to pick up my people at 7 a.m., drop them 12 minutes away. Now I don't have to pick them up to 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Then I have to pick them up at 10 a.m., then drive an hour away to Orlando, to Disney or Universal. They're going to Disney or Universal. I think it's Disney. They're going to Disney, drop them off at Disney, and then make my way back home, and then I'm done for the day. I have to start it all over tomorrow. It's so much like downtown, you can do whatever you want, bro. And that's the best thing. You getting paid for it. Like 7, drop them off 12 minutes away. I don't gotta pick them up at 10. That's like what, 3.5? 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours of doing whatever the hell you want. You can go and drive around, go do whatever you want. You can go sleep back there. You can, bro, do whatever the fuck you want, and you're still getting paid for it. That's the best. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, bro, what y'all want to do, bro, handle business, bro. Whatever you got going on, whatever bullshit y'all going through, man, motherfucker tell y'all, boy, oh, you a high school dropout, or you graduated high school, but you not doing shit with your life, or did that, man, fuck all them. Fuck all that bullshit, bro. Fuck what anybody got to say, bro. Just go handle business, bro. Just go put some headphones in, look at your fucking phone, search up CDL, A or B, go to the nearest school, and handle fucking business, bro. Dead ass. Handle business, bro. That's exactly what I did. Right? Handle your business, bro. I'm telling you. All that bullshit working in fast food restaurants and fucking warehouses and just bullshit jobs, period, bro. If they ain't paying you what you deserve, bro, get the fuck up out of there, bro. You ain't doing shit but getting older and making the next nigga richer. Why? You broke as hell. You still broke as fuck. Making the next nigga rich. You dumb as hell, bro. Go handle your business, boy. I'm gonna catch y'all boys later.